I think it's pretty simple to understand that most of us have a drive for fulfillment, right? We seek purpose in our life, something that gives us meaning. And we want to believe that when we come to the end of our life, whenever that might be, that we're going to feel gratified, satisfied with how things turned out. But truth be known, we want that now. We want that now. But the problem is there are so many changes that take place between the cradle and the grave. It's hard to determine where we are on the map. Every time we stick a pin in it, it seems to move. And then it's just a big, colorful cluster as we stand back and we look at it and go, where am I? I don't know. It seems like I'm all over the place. I've talked about finding purpose in your life quite a bit on this channel. It's something that means a lot to me, probably as it does to you. And I've said a lot of times that if someone were to ask me, how do I find my purpose? My answer to that would be, after all my years of experience, and I'm not saying that my opinion couldn't change, but after all my years of experience, I would say your purpose is whatever you're doing right now. It's up to you to give what you're doing, where you're at, meaning and fulfillment. You can do it. The problem is when we think it's somewhere else or in something else or in doing something else, we become confused, irritated, and disgusted with how we feel about how things are going in life. I don't think it's about finding your purpose. I think it's about finding a purpose. There's a lot of talk, a lot of chatter, a lot of videos are made about how you can find your purpose. But the problem that I hear with so many of those is that it's so self-driven. I found an article that I think is helpful in articulating exactly how I feel and what I want to convey today. So listen to this carefully. I think it's going to help you tremendously. All right? The idea of finding a purpose instead of finding your purpose has gained traction in recent discussions about fulfillment and mental health. Finding a purpose refers to engaging with activities that give life meaning and contribute to something greater, whether through work, relationships, or personal growth. Finding your purpose, on the other hand, often implies there's one singular fixed calling or destiny that you must uncover. Research in psychology and philosophy, such as Viktor Frankl's Man's Search for Meaning, suggests that pursuing a broader sense of purpose, rather than fixating on one's specific, rather than fixating on one specific goal, offers more flexibility and room for growth. Frankl argues that meaning in life comes from embracing experiences and how we respond to them, rather than searching for a preordained purpose. This approach aligns with modern positive psychology, which emphasizes that purpose can evolve over time, adapting to new challenges and perspectives. Additionally, studies indicate that people who are flexible about their purpose tend to be more resilient in the face of life's uncertainties. A study published in Psychological Science found that people who focus on a dynamic, evolving sense of purpose are better able to adapt to life's inevitable changes, offering greater satisfaction and well being. The takeaway is that finding a purpose by engaging deeply in what matters to you and staying open to new opportunities can lead to more fulfillment than trying to fit into a rigid idea of one perfect, unchanging purpose. This more fluid approach encourages growth, adaptability, and continuous self discovery. Leave a comment down below and tell me what stood out to you the most in what I just read or what I've spoken about. Purpose is so malleable. If you want to find fulfilling purpose and meaning in life, you've got to be so you've got to be less inflexible than what you are right now, perhaps. And if you're able to do that, then you can find a way to weave meaning into everything that you do. Everywhere you go, with everyone you talk to, every encounter has impact. Everything you set your hands to do has a purpose. And it's good for your mental health to be flexible like this. See, the problem that people have when they talk about finding their purpose is that when they can't seem to make it happen, life becomes extremely disappointing. That means things are not going right. Things are not going according to plan. Someone has done you wrong because this is what you were supposed to do and it's not happening, and the world will not be right until A, B, and C falls in place. The thing is, it may never happen. There's too many variables that take place from day to day, from hour to hour. Too many. So, how do you find a purpose in life? Enjoy what you do. Be happy about it. Know why you do what you do. This is what the Japanese philosophy of Ikigai talks about. Know why it is you get up every morning. And you might say, well, I don't like my job. I don't like what I do, whether you're self-employed or you work for someone else. I don't like where I live. I don't like the car I drive. I don't like the state that I live in, or I don't like my income level. You're not accepting reality. And you're not allowing the reality that you live in to teach you something. And when you don't allow that, new opportunities either will not arise or you will not recognize them when they come along. It's up to you to find a purpose, not just your purpose. All right, I hope this has helped. I hope it's meant something to you. Like this video. Share this with somebody who needs to hear it. Consider donating to the channel. There's a PayPal link down below. And if you haven't tapped the notification bell, that means you're not getting notified that anytime I upload a video. And I think a lot of my videos could be extremely helpful to you. I thank you for listening, and I hope to see you on the next one. In the meantime, be wise.